Hello everyone, this is RVMan 985. Today I'll be playing yet another Koei Warriors game. This time, it's from the Samurai Warriors series. Two of them with 3 expansions. It's Samurai Warriors 2 Empires. This game definitely is one of my favorite out of Samurai Warriors. Even though it's not really technically supposed to be a standalone game, it's still fun nonetheless. Thing is, the difference between this game and Dynasty Warriors Empires 5, or Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires actually, Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires benefited from Dynasty Warriors 5 and Dynasty Warriors 5 Extreme Legends. This game only benefits from Samurai Warriors 2, seeing as how Samurai Warriors 2 Empires was released a year later. And of course it's not compatible with this game. So no, you won't be seeing any of the new characters from Samurai Warriors 2 Extreme Legends. And thankfully no Gracia. I hate that bitch. Anyway, this game is much more advanced and in-depth than what Dynasty Warriors is. The thing is, to create a character took a really big hit. Granted, you can make 15 of them. In this game, there's not enough models. Remember how I showed you in Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires where you could just mix and match outfits to suit your created character? Not here. You just gotta pick a model, change the color, and go with it. And then pick a weapon. The thing also, you also gotta pick your family members' clans. But enough about that. Let's talk about the game itself. There are about 5 modes here. Empires mode, free mode, archives, new officers, and options. The options, of course, is the sound. The new officers, where you make your edit characters. The archives is a look at the stuff you found. Free mode is where you get to play battles that you've recently fought in Empires mode, which we'll be going at right now. Now, this game also is same and somewhat different than what Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires is. In this game, there's also 6 scenarios. The difference is, these scenarios are split into regions. You unify the regions, and then continue on with the actual game itself. And of course, it has divided land where you can actually put different officers in, just like you did in Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. I'm going to keep the time limit on because it's not going to be that hard of a game. And besides, by the time I actually get to the time limit, I've captured all the territories anyway. Now, here's the thing. The difference between this game and Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. I'm going to choose myself as Lord. No. Oh, by the way, I took all the money I stole from the peasants in Dynasty Warriors 5 and bought me an assassin and a sniper. The joys of being despotic. I'm gonna get on why it's not a good idea to be despotic in this game in just a moment. But first, let me show you something amazing. You can only do this after you beat all the unification levels. Well, scenarios, sorry. All you have to do is pick a lord that already has a fight. And with that, you can pick any officer to be in control, but you still control that fight. You can control a whole region if you want to. And with that, I'm going to skip ahead, and I've got 4 regions just so I could start off. For the very least, and at least give me some income going, because just like in Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires, this game's income is based on the starting income is based on the difficulty. And since it's on normal,
I will grab the heavens with my own hand.
My officer looks cool. Since it's on normal, I'm only gonna get 2,000 gold.
My name will go down in history.
And the weapon that my officer's holding is Masamune Date's weapon. But anyway, the difference here also, it does not pay to be despotic. No. I have to be nice to people, Otherwise, three things will happen. One, I won't get a promotion in rank, because the more you cultivate and be nice to people, the higher your rank goes. Two, the meaner you are to your peasants, the less crops you're going to have. It's going to decrease, even though there's going to be already natural disasters decreasing your crops anyway. Oh yeah, I'll be getting on that too, just a bit. But also, the third thing, the peasants. Like Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires, yeah, I'm about to go into a battle here. Like Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires, the peasants will interfere in your battles. And yes, they can capture officers and bases. Now, here's the difference between this game and Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires.
I bring good news from the Emperor.
Of course, I get a promotion in rank because I have 4 lands.
Granted a promotion in rank. I am honored by your words.
And the higher your rank, the more money you get. And eventually the more actions you get. But the third thing that's wrong with it, there is a mini-game that will appear randomly that'll force you to have to fight a certain number of peasants within a time limit. Like 100 peasants in a minute, 200 peasants within 2 minutes, 500 peasants in 3.5 minutes, and 1,000 peasants in 5 minutes. Until you're a benevolent ruler, that's going to keep happening whether you're neutral or despotic. Also, another thing that's different about this game, you can form bonds with your officers. But the same thing that's with this game, the same thing this game is with Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires, you'll get to keep all your policies once you find them, and formations. That's the new thing about this game. Once you find them to consult. Formations, basically, is your items. That's it. You can only have, like... You can only pick, like, a few of them in... Well, 5 of them in battle, even though you're only going to use 3 throughout the whole battle, because it's not that long unless you have it on Chaos mode. The formations are as follows. It's speed over power, power over defense, defense over... No, actually, it's speed over power, power over defense, and defense over speed. That's pretty much the whole cycle, and everything over basic. But it's not just that. The level of the it's not just that. The level of the formations. The higher level your formations are, the more it's going to be on your side. And another thing you gotta worry about as far as these formations are concerned is the officers. If you don't have enough officers to support that formation, you will automatically go to basic, and that could screw you over in a battle. Believe me, you will see it a lot in this playthrough.
Now is the time. Attack and show them our strength.
Also, yeah. In the higher the difficulty, also, the higher it is to actually get troops in the battle. So it'll cost more money. And of course, I've got Yoke and Goose as formations, but not tactics. You can buy tactics. It's going to be like in the other game, 2 tactics per battle. But eventually, once you get into high rank and once you get enough lands, you'll be able to move your allies and yourself to other bases that you have available at the start of battle, so that way you can get the position and the drop on enemies. For now, I can't do that. Instead,
let us overrun the enemy.
I'm going to kick the crap out of a lot of people. Now, the system here is a lot different from Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires also.
That beast there?
Yeah, the assassin sounds like a cute little girl. Go figure. Anyway, the level is from 1 to 20, instead of being from 16 to max. That's a little bit more sophisticated, but the higher your level is, the more combos will be unlocked. That's the big difference.
I will not allow this baby to fall.
Also, you can buy some skills to make your troops better. And I'll discuss the shop later on, but the leveling system itself is pretty great. And of course, in this game, you've got 2 skills to work with.
I'm very concerned about our rear.
Like, for instance, this character, who has Masamune Date's weapon, has the ability to taunt to break the opponent's guard. At the same time, has the ability to shoot his gun. No, I don't think that taunts. Oh, I remember that taunt actually is to gain up Musou gauge instead of just sitting there charging it. Yeah, well, I just kicked your ass, dude. Anyway, another thing in this game that isn't apparent in Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires, the ability to use Team Musou abilities. That's right. You can use Team Musou abilities to own the entire field. And like in previous Samurai Warrior games, you can actually attack during the Musou battle. You can actually attack while your Musou's on instead of just doing a Musou attack.
Understood.
You can do your normal combos during Musou, and that is pretty advanced.
I would choose
I'm surprised this game got less of a reception than what Dynasty Warriors did. Because this game, like I said, is more difficult, but it's more advanced.
Fight for glory.
It focuses more on how to... it makes it harder for you to get money, but at the same time, it makes it easier for you to get the feel of things, and
withdraw.
It makes it easier for you to actually battle because you know what you're going up against.
Who wants to die? Come on!
I mean, it may have a slow start, but in the long run, you'll easily overtake even Chaos Mode.
Stronger than ever.
Another thing,
Master tactician.
this game has a defection system as well. You don't honestly need a card in order for to get a defection. Defections randomly happen. However, in order to either actually successfully make an enemy troop defect or keep one of your own troops from defecting, you have to either complete the prerequisite, or if you want to prevent that soldier from defecting, you have to, well, hope to God that that soldier gets defeated. But nonetheless, I've cleared one stage out of a few. And yes, there are like 25 fights in this entire game. Excuse me. And yes, there's even a ranking system. Go figure. And the higher the rank, the more spoils you get. Better spoils, to be honest. Unfortunately, there are no good spoils here, so I'm just going to continue. And of course, you can level up your horse. Most of the things that you'll be seeing in this game will be showing up in later games in Dynasty Warriors series. Of course, at the end of these battles, you'll be awarded with formations, or even awarded with a troop that you've captured. Get used to actually seeing stars around your troops whenever they're around, not just your troops, but the enemy troops when they're about to be captured, because this is the last game that has that. I am not kidding. And since I've had more than 5 lands, well, more than 3 lands, now we get a cutscene.
I can know no greater joy than to see your household grown so mighty.
We must work hard to make sure this peace prevails.
Yes, it's gonna be hard work. Because guess what, folks? In this game, we have an annoying equivalent to the Juggernauts. In this game, we've got sumos to deal with. But we'll probably see them and I'll actually conquer another territory in part 2. This is RVMan 985. See you guys next time.